Hi boys and girls. Today I have Jeannie with us. Say hi, Jeannie. Say hi. Yeah. Today we're going to be creating a branch weaving from a branch you find out in your yard or the forest. This is going to be inspired by two artists, Patrick Daughtry and Eva Hess. If you go onto your Flipgrid and in the Google Doc, you can discover more about these artists. Daughtry, he was known as the Stick Man because he made beautiful stick forts where you could actually go into these creations and walk around in them. And volunteers from the community helped them build these stick forts all over the world. So it's pretty cool. So if you get a chance, go on to your Google Doc and check out some videos about Patrick Daughtry. And there's one that the CBS Sunday Morning News made a little video about him. That's pretty cool. And also on your Google Doc, take time to listen to two fun read-aloud books. One's called A Stick is an Exciting Thing, and the other one is Maybe Something Beautiful. So these are pretty cool books to listen to and see how art has transformed a neighborhood. Also, there is a fun video showing how wool from a sheep is turned into a shawl, and this is done at a competition every year at the Pennsylvania Farm Show. So there's a cool link to go check this out and see how they turn wool, shearing it off of a sheep and forming it into a shawl that you can wear around your neck. It's pretty cool. So let's get started. Let's have fun and make an ornery branch into something beautiful. See you later. Say bye, Jeannie. Say bye. Bye-bye. You will need a branch in the shape of a Y, zip ties, heavy string, scissors, assorted yarn colors, and a yarn needle. Get a Y-shaped branch. Once you've found your branch, take the ends of the branch and shape it around in a circle. Fasten it with zip ties. If you desire, you can just leave it in the Y shape and not bend it into a circle. Use zip ties to fasten the bended branch that you formed into a circle to the Y branch. Pull it tight and then use a scissors to cut off the extra part of the zip tie. Make a pattern on a piece of drawing paper by tracing around your stick shape with a Sharpie marker. Once you have your pattern, we will be making 32 equal spaces. We will make this into a half by marking the top and the bottom with 2 dots and then writing 1/2 above these dots. Once you have placed your 2 half marks, now you're going to place 2 1/4 marks. You'll be splitting the half marks in half on each side. Once you have these 2 dots, then mark them with 1/4. You now have 4 equal spaces on your pattern. Now you will be creating 1/8 inch marks. Find equal distance between your 4th mark and your half mark and make a dot. Write 1/8 by these marks. Now you'll be making 1/16 marks. You'll be splitting the 1/2 mark and the 1/8 mark in half. Make a dot dividing these up into 1/16. Label these dots with 1/16. Lastly, you'll be making 1/32 marks. Each space you will need to split in half again and mark it with 1/32. Write 1/32 at each of these marks. Place a star at your beginning half mark. Now let's count. There should be 32. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. You will have a total of 32 dots equally spaced around the circle. Place your branch on your pattern. Now that your branch is on top of your pattern, you will take a Sharpie marker and transfer the dots from the pattern onto the stick, marking 32 spots on your stick. Let's count the dots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32 dots equally spaced on your stick. We're going to be creating a shuttle out of an eraser. You'll take your heavy string and wrap it around the eraser. This will help us wrap our branch, creating our weft on our loom. Tie one end of the heavy string starting at the 1/2 mark. Make a nice tight knot and then again a second knot, and if you want to be safe, a third knot. Find the other 1/2 inch mark directly below the top 1/2 inch mark and then wrap your heavy string around the branch, interlacing, going inside the middle, then up around the top at the mark to the right or clockwise. Then interlace again, go back through the center of your loom, across the strings and back under and over the branch on the opposite side. Pull your string through, interlace, and keep working this way clockwise until your whole loom has this heavy string on it, which is creating a warp to weave on. You can use your eraser as a shuttle to help you move the string through the center of your loom, unwinding as you go. Once you complete wrapping around all 32 marks, it will look like you created spokes on a bicycle wheel. Once you get back to the beginning, we will need to capture the center. You will take your shuttle, drop it through the center, bring it on up to the opposite side, pull it up, and give it a good tug. This will start bringing the center pieces together. Then drop it back down and bring it up in another spot. As you pull it up, give it a good tug, and it will continue to bring the center strings together. Do this a couple more times and then come back to the starting string, and you're going to tie these two strings together with a couple knots. So cut your string loose from the shuttle and tie 2 to 3 knots. Cut the excess loose ends off, and then use your hands to make sure that the warp strings are evenly spaced around your loom on the black dots. Check it against your pattern. I've completed making a warp on your loom, and now we will begin weaving with yarn.